Hi, this is Tony Wolfson, and this is an update on the Profit from the Recession seminars that I'm running currently at the Park Inn Hotel on June the 25th and July the 2nd in Peterborough. This is a recap on following the first session on the 25th of June, and in this particular week I was going to cover building solid foundations to your business, the political and economic background to the current financial situation, the growth of the small business sector, and the purpose of the businesses of those people who attended, which of course is absolutely key to success. And this led us on to discuss the secrets of success. In the following week, on July the 2nd, I'm going to discuss making your business different by providing an excellent service, marketing and sales, looking after your customers and clients, keeping track of your finances, all the sort of nitty-gritty stuff that really keeps a business going, employing people, and at the end, of course, enjoying the profits which you've so richly deserved. As far as the political and economic background is concerned, the world is, of course, in a financial mess, and this is based in the current economic and political approaches, which are using old-fashioned and outdated theories. What's happened as a result of this is the appearance of more and more complicated financial derivatives and people betting heavily on them. The theory was that the more complex the derivatives, the more stable the situation. And there are other theoretical things that really have gone wrong. There's been a very naive and outdated belief that markets are self-regulating and self-controlling. And what all this has led to is that the financial instruments that were thought to be so stable in ensuring economic growth proved to be unstable, which led to the crashes of the banks. And of course, the belief in the market system has led to nothing but a great misallocation of wealth, with the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, leading us into the current recession. There are, just to make you feel a little bit better, much more modern and alive theories about how things work, and I think we can only hope that these theories gradually get taken on board by the politicians and put into practice. There are indeed alternatives, and one of the great alternatives is the future of the small business sector, bringing financial dealings in the world down to a level that we can all understand and that actually works, going back to the old village model of actually dealing with each other on a real level, not with theoretical amounts of money being bandied about on big pieces of paper in the city of London and Singapore and goodness knows where else. So small business is very real. Everybody can take part. I personally don't believe there's doom and gloom in the small business world at all. I think that quality personal service will pay well. And one of the great advantages of anybody who has a small business now is that they're already ahead of the game. I do believe that the small business sector will absolutely blossom over the next 5 to 20 years, that it does hold the future to a more successful and stable financial world, and that it can offer very many people a decent quality of life. But remember, there'll be a lot of people coming into the sector, so you've got to keep ahead. You need to consider the purpose of your business, what it's about, and why you're there. A lot of people who are in small businesses value the personal freedom. They're not just in it for the money, and they do believe in a contribution to society. And I guess if you're listening to this video, you're in that group of people. Incidentally, there's plenty of surveys done that show of people who had small businesses who focused just on making money, they actually made less money than the people who were more interested in the broader purpose of their own happiness and their contribution to society. The secrets of success, there are quite a lot. You've got to get the basics right. You've got to have your finances in place. You've got to have an accountant and a lawyer just to make sure you're doing everything okay. It's vital to keep your head out of the sand so that if things aren't going very well for one reason or another, you ask yourself why and don't just pretend that things are okay. You need to look at your attitude. Attitude is absolutely key to making a successful small business. If you care about the quality of what you do, you basically cannot go wrong if the basics are in place. And I believe, and successful business people throughout the world believe in the expandable cake. By this I mean that the old sort of thought that if you have more, somebody else has to have less is absolutely untrue. I spent some time in this seminar explaining why that's the case, because it patently is. The cake is expandable. There's more there for everybody if you think about it the right way. And business, of course, should be fun and not toil. And those who enjoy their businesses more, they make more money. I've also discussed a whole bunch of other secrets of success. It's very helpful to believe in your product. In fact, you must if you want to sell it successfully. The respect for your customers and clients. They're paying your bills. They deserve the best that you can give to them. And if you do that, you'll do well. You must, of course, pay attention to detail. You must be prepared to invest in your business, and you must have the ability and desire to communicate properly with your customers so that they come back to you time and time again. In the following week that's coming up on July the 2nd, I'm going to be dealing with some of the more detailed aspects of how to make your business different. This is about the real keys and secrets to providing a real service that people will love. I'm going to be talking about marketing and sales, really looking after your customers and clients that a lot of small businesses don't do terribly well. Keeping track of your finances, employing people. I don't personally provide legal or financial advice, but I can certainly tell you what you need to be doing and who you need to be in contact with in order to make sure that you do it properly. Finally, of course, enjoying the profits. If you run a small business well, you should be enjoying what you do and you will be enjoying the profits. So hopefully I'll see you next week at 7 o'clock for tea or coffee at the Park Inn, and the seminar will start at 7:30. See you there.